Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy daylight savings time. I hope everybody is doing good. Happy November. We already in November. Good Lord. Told y'all this year was going to fly by fast. Told y'all that. Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Mimi Podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk. We hope that, as always, everybody is doing good. You guys are staying blessed and you're taking care of yourself out there. Like we said, we are in November. We know time went back this morning, last night. I don't even know when, but we in November now. Starting to get cold out here. Fall starting to come around, and we got one more month. Well, technically two, because the month just started. We got 2 more months left in this year, so it's not too late. We've been saying this for the past couple months because we've been doing it as well. It is not too late. Even if you start in December, to lock in whatever your goals are, whatever your motivation is, whatever you want to change, you want to get rid of, start over, refresh, become brand new, we would highly suggest it first off, but you need to make sure you're working on that. So, for those that do not know, we usually wrap up all of our shows in the month of November because we observe Ramadan with our husband in December. So that's kind of like our little break. We fall back, refresh, get our shows together, get content, all that good stuff, and then we come back in January. So with that being said, this is season finale month for all of our shows. We're gonna be doing our podcast, radio, of course, we're talking topics, and Queen Mimi blog as well. But today we're on our podcast. At the end of the month, we're gonna be wrapping up season 6. Wow, season 6 of our podcast. So when we come back in January, we'll be premiering season 7 of the Queen Mimi podcast. And just to let y'all know right now, we have a major announcement involving all our shows, but we're not gonna say nothing until the end of the month. So like we said, yeah, so we're gonna be gearing up and working our way up to all season finales of our shows, which will be the last week of November, starting over, refreshing, and doing things anew. So we are very excited. We're very happy. Allah is the greatest. We made it through season 6 of our shows. We had so much go on, so much try to stop us, and so much, oh wow, so much come our way. We've had to grow and evolve and change in good ways, of course. In good ways. And we said this a couple of days ago. Every year since we've been learning Islam, we have learned something brand new about ourselves, about the people we used to deal with, about our past, present, future, mainly ourselves as a Black woman, as a mother, as a wife, as a sister captain, all that. We have learned so much about ourselves, and we learned a little tidbit, here and there every year. But this year, I don't know about y'all, this year was just something different. Something just unlocked in us. Like you got to step up. You've been doing good. You've been doing okay, but you can take it over the top. So we still been like holding ourselves back a little bit, all that good stuff. But we learning this year like nobody's gonna look out for us like we will. Nobody's gonna take care of us. People just want to use us, and we're gonna go through all this in the finale at the end of November. But yeah, we've learned a lot this year. So what we're gonna be talking about this morning is the power of ending things. Like we said, we're doing our season finale shows this month. And why every season needs a finale. And not just with shows. You know what I'm saying? Your life, period. You understand what we're saying? This season of your life, everything that you're going through is going to represent major things. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of moments going to stand out. We already know this. So this you when you close in chapters in your life, let's put it this way, it deserves a proper closure. And no, it's not always talking to the other person or find out why they did what they did or why you did what you did or why you went through what you went through. It's not always about that. The relationship ending, that was your closure. That business opportunity that didn't work out, that was your closure. That person talking about you, that was your closure. So you don't need to ask to find out why anything happened the way that it did. We had to learn, and we still know that everything happens for a reason. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly. No, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be cool, and the damn sure ain't gonna be fair. Because we have said that so many times. Like, that ain't fair, man. I'm out here busting my behind, breaking my back, doing X, Y, Z, and A, B, C, and this person just getting everything coming to them. It's flowing. It's abundant. And we out here breaking our back. So no, it's not gonna always be fair. It's not gonna always be equal. But it is what it is. But you know what? When you decide to end things and move on to the next chapter in your life, people fear that. People fear that. And we went through it. We was going through it this year. You know what I'm saying? We fear cutting people off, and we feared like focusing on ourselves and putting ourselves before them, because we was like, well, what if everybody get mad at me? They're gonna think I'm a deadbeat mom, they're gonna think I'm a bad person, they're gonna think, keyword think. Because remember, people only use you and they're only cool with you when they can get access to you and drain the life out of you and suck the life out of you. So you are cool then. So that's what we feared. Everybody's gonna be mad at us. They're gonna think, oh, she changed, or she thinks she better, she thinks she all that. And we do. And that's not even us being arrogant or cocky. You know what I'm saying? We've been through some stuff. We've had to learn some stuff. A lot of things we pulled ourselves out of, and we know a lot was there now. We didn't know then. But a lot of things we had to pull ourselves out of, all our so-called family and friends and so-called relationships, they weren't there. The only time they was there was to laugh, spit on us, and already kick us while we down. They wasn't there. They wasn't there during them dark times we cried on the floor and all that stuff. They wasn't there. So going through all that, yeah, people have fear of ending a relationship. They have fear of ending a partnership. They have fear of cutting their family off. They have this fear. The top thing we seen and we know, they have this fear of putting themselves first because they're so worried about what everybody else is going to say and what they're going to do. Make it make sense. Remember, you cannot stop other people from talking about you. You cannot control them. They're going to do whatever they want to do because they're evil and they are a very crappy person. They have no love for themselves. They don't want to do anything with their life. Why do you think they don't want to see you succeed and be better? They don't want to do anything with their life. They want to just keep living right down there at the bottom of the barrel without a pot to piss in. They have no motivation, no self-love, no self-care. So guess what? In their head, you shouldn't have it either. So we understand why people have this fear. We really do. We really do. But you got to get rid of that. Be prepared. And we said this already on our show. Be prepared to be the villain. Be prepared to be the problem. Be prepared for people to talk about you, to not be there, to turn their back. You never really had anybody anyway. Y'all do realize that, right? We don't know if anybody even realized that, but you never really had anybody anyway. Because if everybody walks away from you right now, you lose every opportunity that was coming your way. You know what I'm saying? You lose everything, all your possessions. What's the one thing you still gonna have? Yourself. Now, we're not saying go out there and be an arrogant a-hole. We're not saying go out there and treat people like crap. But you do have to put yourself first. You have to put your mental first, your self-care, your self-love. For my ladies out there, you got to go become her. Make these people mad. Get fine on these people. And act like you don't know them. Be the one. Especially, ladies, when you done end a relationship, when you have ended a relationship, be the one that got away, got her stuff together, and act like you don't know these people. Anybody, just do that. You have to walk like you're a queen. You gotta walk like you're a prize. I don't know how many times we gotta keep saying this. You gotta walk with your head held high. I don't care if you wearing the baggiest clothes or the most form-fitting clothes. You gotta walk with confidence. Carry yourself like a queen. Carry yourself like you are her. Carry yourself with value. Get rid of that fear. You got to get it in your head. People ain't gonna like me regardless of what I do. They're not gonna like me no matter what I say, no matter what level I'm at in my life. They're not gonna like me. They're not. People gonna hate on you regardless. So get that fantasy out of your head where people are not gonna hate on you. You think everybody gonna like you, they're gonna applaud you, and they're gonna support you with what you're doing. They're not. It's always the ones that's closest to you, that you know personally. Them be the main ones that don't support. Strangers support you quicker than your own family and people you know will. And sometimes the person you're sleeping next with, that could be your own worst enemy. They can be competing with you and secretly hate you on the low, and they ain't even gonna say nothing. They just gonna secretly plot, do everything they can to destroy you, take you down, blah blah blah. That's all they're gonna do. Because that's all they know how to do is destroy, tear apart. They don't know how to create. You know what I'm saying? Make things come to life, manifest. They don't know how to do none of that. Because they won't talk. So that's why we say get rid of that fear. What do you really want to fear the most? Losing other people or losing yourself? We saw this one video on social media and we loved it. We absolutely loved it. The young lady was saying, I don't, in this season, in this point in my life, I don't care who I lose anymore, as long as I don't lose myself again. So that's one of the other reasons why we say get rid of that fear. Don't be afraid of losing people. That's going to be a part of life. Whatever chapters you close, whatever books you close with that person, don't be afraid of it. If they was meant to still be there, they would be there. You can force it, you can imagine it, you can fantasize about it, but if that person was meant to be there, they would be there. And y'all ain't got to fall out. Y'all ain't got to have no big old, no knockout, drag out argument. You ain't got to have none of that. Y'all can just go your separate ways because that's what happens in life sometimes. They go their way, you go your way. If y'all cross paths again, reminisce, catch up. You know what I'm saying? Be happy for them. That's how we are. We got love for a few people from our past that we want to see them happy whether or not we in it. We're not like that. Oh, you just gonna move on without me? You just gonna. That's how life goes. So don't be afraid. Get rid of that fear. You got to step out. You got to start doing stuff different. Sometimes, a lot of times when things end, that means something better is coming. That means something more beautiful is coming because you can't make room for the new when you're still carrying the old. You just can't. You know what we're saying? You can't make room for that. You can't have both. That's not how it goes. You got to have one or the other. So I'm saying you got to get rid of that. Get rid of that fear. New beginnings. Now I'm saying you're gonna get into that phase eventually, but you're gonna have to end things. You know what I'm saying? To have a new beginning, you have to. You have to. And once you get to that, you go through all the phases. You know what I'm saying? When things end and everything, yeah, you're gonna get to that place in your life where you're ready to embrace some new chapters. You're ready to embrace some new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to be brand new. I'm gonna miss this person. I'm gonna miss what we had. I'm gonna always have these memories. We don't just mean relationships. We mean any relationship. Period. Your family, your friends, business, whatever. I'm gonna miss the opportunity. I'm gonna miss this person. I'm gonna miss this, but it's time to move on to the next chapter in our life. Y'all seen them TV shows. You know what I'm saying? We know the TV shows, of course, but it's the best example we probably got right now. Where, when they have a finale and everything, and they do a recap of how the person's doing, and they don't move to this state, and y'all been around each other for years and years and years. Y'all have been through so much together. Know what we're saying? And they do a recap. Okay, this person moved here with her family and started her business. Now I'm saying this person ran over here. Now I'm saying moved down south and became mayor and all that. Y'all still keeping in touch. You know I'm saying other person they stay or they the last one to leave and they move on to a new house, a new state, city or whatever. You know I'm saying that happens in life and y'all can still keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of what we're saying. You're gonna have new beginnings. And you can still keep them same people in your life if you choose to. Sometimes y'all go your own separate ways. Don't be afraid of it. It's a new chapter in your life. That's the best way we can put it. It's a new beginning. Explore, see what can happen. Obviously, what you was doing wasn't working, so you know what I'm saying. See what can happen. You know what we say, everybody skips the value of finishing. But you gotta finish out and close out the other chapter. And okay, it's time for us to move to another state. It's time for us to move to another, side of town. We gotta start doing this now. We gotta start making these moves, doing stuff different. Don't be afraid to step into that new chapter. Everybody has this how can we say, picture, in their head of who they want to be, what they want to look like, so on and so forth. But we're so scared to take them steps. We are so scared to move forward and step into it. Because we don't want to let go of the people or the things from our past. But that's gonna be the whole thing for today. You're gonna have to. Now, if they meant to come with you, they'll come. But sometimes you gotta leave them behind. And people take that so personal. Oh my freaking God. They take that so personal, but it's not. It's life. It constantly evolves, it grows, it changes. So don't make this about you. Or they just trying to do this to get back at me. They just trying to do this. They don't care about their kids. Blah, blah, blah. Man, stop making this about you. This ain't about you. Life changes. Just like the people we used to deal with. We told you already we cut them off. We don't deal with them no more. But there was a point in time we was around each other all the time. All the time. Damn near every day. Hung out. Did this, that, XYZ, ABC, whatever. Went through all the downfalls, arguments, all that stuff. Every day. And when we finally decided to cut these people off, we already knew, okay, this ain't gonna be like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna change. You're actually gonna have peace. Or at least go on the path to having some peace. You understand what we're saying? So we had to do that. To step into like a new chapter, a new beginning, you know what I'm saying, in our life. And it wasn't gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same. When you starting over, when you refreshing, it's never gonna be the same. Things are gonna always change. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be afraid of that. It can be the best decision you ever made, or it might not work out. Move on to the next one. But you have to close the previous chapters. Or at least you got to go your way, to go their way. But you can't step into new beginnings and new chapters in your life still holding on. It's not powerful. Absolutely not. We done talked about this already, and we're gonna mention it again. A chapter in our life, in our journey, that had to end before the growth came was letting go all the red flags, all the relationships, all the toxic people, all of our fear, our worry, our bitterness, our resentment, our anger. We had to let go of all that. We basically had to let go of the Sheikah and everything that came with her. That's what we had to do. And when we became Anima, created her, you know what I'm saying? That was us stepping into our new beginning. Like we said, accepting Islam. That was our new beginning. Whether we chose to be with our husband or not, that was our new beginning. We realized with everything we've been through, child abuse, foster care, homelessness, domestic violence, addiction, bad relationship after bad relationship, or should we say charity work? That's what we like to call it. Bad choice after bad choice, not loving ourselves, being so unkind and so mean to ourselves. Oh my goodness, we were so mean to ourselves. Going through all that, having kids on top of that, trying to start modeling, music, going to school. We was doing all this on the bus, in the car, and we had help along the way. Don't get us wrong, we did have help. But yes, we was going through all that while learning, or at least trying to learn, who the hell we are and what we wanted out of our life. We had no idea. We was in our early 20s. We had all our kids before we hit 30. And we had been through a whole bunch of stuff before we even hit 20 years old. So we didn't really have time to sit and contemplate and wonder about the person we were. We didn't have time. We got to take care of the kids. We got to take care of this food. Go over here. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know. There was a couple times when we thought we was going to lose our mind, and a couple times we did. Rightfully so. Because nobody ever checks on the strong one. They never do. They just assume you good, assume you okay, you gonna figure it out. Like, that's the biggest load of crap I ever heard in my dang on life. Check on that person. We did a show about that too. Don't just assume just because they strong, you know what I'm saying, that they don't break down, they don't have their days. That's so ignorant. Everybody goes through something. Whether you choose to dwell in or complain about it, everybody out here going through something out of here. But yeah, going through all that, you know what we're saying, and deciding to accept this, that was it. Everything we was doing, Atlanta was the last straw. That's it on the show already. That was it for us. This is not working. I am not hot like I think I am. We looked a hot mess when we finally look back at our pictures after a couple years of following us. I was like, I look a hot mess. And we thought we was cute. We don't look nothing like we did back then. We know it's new change. And we are so happy. But we was not cute. We was not doing it like we thought we was. People was just secretly hating, keeping us from opportunities, holding us back, all that stuff. And when we left, we couldn't get out of Atlanta fast enough. But yeah, I think we was there for what, almost 2 years? Yeah, about almost 2 years. We couldn't get out of there fast enough. We had to get the hell out of here. So when we got here to Indiana, man, it was like, no, enough is enough. Give me them books. We asked twice. We got to do something different. We got to do something different. No, absolutely not. What we was doing was not working. It was not helping us prosper, grow. It wasn't inspiring us, motivating us. None of that. No, something got to change. And obviously, we got to be the ones to do it. We can't wait on nobody else. No shot, no disrespect, but we can't wait on nobody else. We the ones that got to step up and do better. That's it. That's all. So we stopped being afraid. Let me step in the hut. Shoot, let me walk like I'm all that. Let me walk like I'm that good. Because you are. And we are. Walk with your head high. We done been through too much. You done pulled yourself out of too much. You done survived too much to still be walking around with your damn head down. Like, I don't know if I deserve this. I done messed up so bad in the past. Who hasn't? We all done messed up, sweetheart. We all done messed up. We all done fell short. We all done been stupid. We all was blind, deaf, and dumb. So it's not our job to even judge nobody because there was a point in time where we didn't know. Yeah, there was a point in time we didn't know. So like we said, yeah, that was it. We had to close all them chapters and start something new. Best decision we ever made. Nobody made us. Let's make that clear. Nobody made us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody forced us. We chose because flat out, we didn't want to die. We want longevity of life. We want the best that Allah has for us and the best that we want for ourselves because we deserve it. We don't care what nobody got to say no more. We do deserve it. And yeah, we got a lot going on. We got a lot we got to take care of. But the quicker we do it, the quicker we can get to that next level. And we know we got to get out here and work. Do we feel like it every day? No. Do we feel like working out every day? No. We came in last night. I don't know how it's me looking at us, but we came in last night after working, I think like 10, 11 hours. I don't know what time we started. It was damn near midnight. We came in the door. It was like a quarter to midnight. Got so situated. After working, we didn't even sit down and take no break. Like for real, y'all. We didn't sit down and take no break. We just started doing our little sit-ups. We got this little sit-up machine. We started doing that. Did our workout in the arms, up in the shower, did our prayers, and we went straight to bed. We didn't stop. So we just saying all that to say you gotta do things different. You got to move different if you want to see the results. And that's what we're working on every single day. And you keep at it, you're gonna see some results. And you have belief, you're taking care of yourself, stay hydrated, change what you put in your body. If you don't know, ladies, we're gonna get y'all social media at the end of the show. Know what we're saying? And we got you. So if you don't know, you're unsure, hit us up. We got you. But the end of something good isn't failure. The end of anything isn't failure. We take it as a lesson. That's what we had to realize because we said that numerous times. I failed. I didn't succeed. I didn't make it. We didn't fail. It's just an opportunity the way we choose to look at it. Now I'm saying to do it different or do it better, whatever, and learn. A relationship, family, whatever. You take opportunity, you learn from it. Hopefully you do. We're gonna keep doing the same stuff over and over like we did. But hopefully you learn from it the first time. Okay, so that avenue didn't work. Let me try this. That didn't work. Let me try this. Try something new. There's more than one way to get the job done. That's what people don't know. There's more than one way to get to the finish line. It's not just one straight shot. We wish it was, but no, there's not one straight shot. when you are trying to get to your goals or your dreams or your path or your destiny. And you're going to have people along the way that's going to try to stop you. You're going to have that. Okay? Well, remember, the only person that can stop you is you. I'm going to say that again. The only person that can stop you is you. The only person that can talk down to you and control you is you. We let other people control us and move us and all that, and we've been there. We know. But no, they can't. They can't stop you. You can't control them either. The only person that can control you or stop you or motivate you or push you or help you become and create is you. And you already are creative. A lot of people don't even know that. You already are. Honey, we give life, ladies. We bleed every month and we don't die. We push a whole human being out of our body. Our body, and we're not saying man's body don't, but we do a little bit more, or a hell of a lot more. We give birth, we have a cycle every month, menopause, all that stuff, and we still manage to get up every day, go to work, take care of the kids, do whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever business is, all that. We do a lot as a woman. So you have to remember that you have a lot to bring to the table as a woman. You ain't no waitress though, but you got a lot to bring. Bring you. Bring the best version of you, the hero version of you. And even if you're still going through your healing process, it's okay. Still show up. Still show up. You got it. A lot of people are not going to tell you this when you're coming up. We grew up with two haters. Yeah, we said it. We grew up with two haters, so we already used to it. So that's why people insult us and they want to say something about us now in our 40s. We laugh like, bro, you don't even know. You think you know, we probably you ain't got no idea, man. No shot. You really don't even care how you take it, but you have no idea what we grew up around, what we already done survived and endured, and who we had to deal with. You have no idea. So whatever. If you think you know, do you. Do your thing, but anything, any chapter, anything in your life is preparing you for what's coming next. So yeah, that's why we say you gotta get rid of the old and the people you used to deal with. Because they're not a part of it. You gotta get yourself ready, stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready. Prepare for what's coming, what's gonna be going down. Make sure you got your feet firmly planted on the ground. And let's go. Take off like a track star. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. So yeah, affirm that. You know what I'm saying? Take a breath. Think about a chapter in your life that you need to close and what you learned from it. We got so many. That will be a 4 or 5 hour long show. We start talking about every single thing we've been through. But to sum it all up, we learned a lot from the people we used to deal with. The number one thing, one of the top things we learned is to not be like them. That's one of the top things we learned. We were never motivated or even inspired by these people anyway. We thought we was because we were so mesmerized and in love. But when that lust, when that dust settled, when the honeymoon phase, you know what I'm saying, went away, we sit here like, what the hell? Who are you? I don't. This is not. I ain't signed up for this. No. That's when you gotta get to know people, man, and have something called discernment. We trying to tell you. Now I'm saying we've learned a lot. We didn't have no discernment. We didn't have no patience. We ain't even died, man. We just ran and jumped in the pool. Like, let's see what's gonna happen. I don't know how this gonna work out. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Like, well, let's see what's gonna happen. Boy, did we learn. Yeah, we learned very fast. So yeah, just think about what you learned from it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all can learn something. Number one thing is you learn stuff about yourself. Let that other person process and deal, you know what I'm saying, however they choose to. But you can only control yourself. All that stuff, keep moving. What did you learn from your experience? Even if the other person ain't learned nothing. Can't control it, can't stop it. What did you learn? You know what I'm saying? Letting go, healing, and honoring your transitions. We trying to tell you friendships or relationships. We just said this. They serve their purpose. They came in, did whatever they were supposed to do, or whatever they weren't supposed to do, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they got the end. Sometimes they have to close. And we've all heard this phrase. Some people come into your life for a season, and that's to teach you something, or you teach them something. Some come for a lifetime. A lot of us confuse the two, or we try to mix them two together. Mm-mm. You gotta learn how to separate the two. And you can tell who's there for a season and who's there for a lifetime. We know everybody's story is different, but you can tell who's there for a season and who's there for a lifetime just by their actions, by the way they treat you, talk to you, motivate you, inspire you, whatever. The people that's not there for a lifetime, they not finna do nothing. They're not finna support. They just there for the ride. However, they can mooch off of you, leech off of you, use you, drain you, don't support you. None of that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know. And that's one of the many ways you can know because it's a whole damn list. Yeah, all that stuff. You gotta close some personal chapters in your life. All of us gonna have that one best friend. We got one. That's gonna be there for life. But a lot of friendships, a lot of people you get to know, they're gonna fall off. And it's not gonna be nothing out of spite, nothing personal, you know what I'm saying, anything like that, but that's just gonna be life. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go on to their college, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stay in the city, start your business or whatever, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? They have that in all these shows, and it's in real life. Now I'm saying one person goes on to pursue their dreams and they stay in the city, they still hang out, chill with each other. Life changes. It's scary because you never know what's gonna happen. You don't want to let go of them people, but it has to happen. A lot of people are not meant to stay in your life for a lifetime. So you gotta release them roles that they played, the role they played, jobs or identities that no longer fit. Because remember, as you get older, your mentality changed, everything changed. Your emotions, down to the way you dress, the things that you choose to do, or whatever you used to do. Like we said already, we are in our 40s. We can tell you one thing that we did in our 20s and 30s that we will not be ever doing again, and that's going to the club. We at the point now we finna get so private. We just went on all our social media, mainly our TikTok, and made all of our accounts private. Not that we got a whole big following anyway, but we did it for a reason. It wasn't for that. We did it for a reason. Because we finna go into 2026. We always started out this year, becoming a little bit more private, more secluded and not really letting people know what we're doing and all that stuff. But 2026, it's gonna be like a VIP all access pass. If you ain't got one, you ain't finna know what's going on. And you wanna try to jump on our social media, especially you an ex or a baby daddy or whatever family. Let me jump on her TikTok and see what's going on her account private. So that means you can't see nothing unless we allow you at the table. We allow you in our circle. See what I mean? Yeah, we did that on purpose. Because if we start working on our social media a little bit more, come 2026, it's already November. So we just kind of like, posting here and there, what I'm saying, doing a little bit of stuff. But 2026, yes. And we still ain't gonna be putting all our business out there. And our account's gonna be private. We still not gonna be putting all our business out there because we don't want people to know. You don't deserve to know. If you ain't trying to be on the righteous side or be on the side with us, you ain't supporting all of that. No, we finna get even more private. We finna get to a point where you ain't gonna see us unless we working. We got to go shopping, and we mean grocery shopping. Because our husband will tell y'all we do a lot of online shopping. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We need stuff. Somebody say that to him. But anyway, grocery shopping, or, and this is going to literally be every blue moon. We promise you. We feel like popping out. That will be every blue moon. That's not going to be all the time. No. We don't want to be harassed or stalked. We ain't want to really run into nobody. We ain't got no choice when we go out here and go to work. But we don't want to run into nobody. None of that. We good. We finna get so dang on private. You have to actually come and find us. Like seriously. And we know a lot of people ain't gonna do that. So guess what that means? We're gonna have a lot more privacy, a lot more peace, a lot of things to ourselves. We can move and do what we need to do without having to worry about nobody. That's gonna be so good. It ain't gonna be out of spite. Like I said, we ain't angry. We just learned some things. Keep your life private and keep your damn mouth shut. So anybody ask about us now? Well, I don't even know. I don't speak to her. I ain't follow on social media. She got me blocked. I don't know what's going on with her. Of course, they're gonna go, she probably got an attitude, but she might be mad. But now somewhere, humble yourself. And that's something people need to learn how to do too. People really need to learn how to humble themselves. Ain't nobody sitting around worrying about you or doing anything to get back at you. You, oh man, people don't understand. This is bigger than you. What we are doing is a whole lot bigger than you. You don't know because you're so dang on stupid and you're not taking the time to ask questions. You're just doing what niggas do, what little children do, assume and jump to conclusions. And you think you know what to talk about, and you have no idea. You don't even have the knowledge or the damn capability to understand because you don't want to. Was it? Well, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. That's the main thing we hear black people say. I didn't know. I didn't know. You didn't know because you didn't want to know. You didn't. If you know this at your grown whole age. If you don't know something, ask questions. You know this. We know this. Anybody that call themselves grown should know this, but we don't because we don't want to know. We assume we think we know what's going on, so that's better than knowing the truth. Yeah, that don't make sense at all. And when you talking to us, our husband will tell you, you better make it make sense. We're gonna be looking at you sideways. We will be looking at you sideways like, what? Repeat that again and let us know if that made sense to you. That's how we talk to people. Repeat that again and let me know if that made sense. Then they're gonna play stupid like, what you mean? Okay, we done. We ain't gotta talk to you no more. Yeah, all that. But let go of the old version of you and let go of them people, and you're gonna have to move forward. Any loss, your emotions too. And this is important too, because this is one of the major reasons why we have problems and challenges letting go of our past, of people, all that stuff. We don't know how to sit with loss, disappointment, or change. We don't recognize the difference between closure and escape. We don't. We're not taught that. We condition and programmed to think otherwise. Because when we deal with loss or disappointment or change, like we fail. We competing with the person next to us. We in their lane, worrying about what they doing. A relationship ends. You feel like you failed. You fight with your family. They're going around talking about you. They're dogging you out. You feel like you failed. You feel like you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? Something doesn't go your way, whatever it is. You feel disappointed. You feel like, okay, I guess I ain't worthy. I guess I don't deserve that then because it didn't happen or it didn't work out. It probably wasn't meant to, sweetheart. When something doesn't work out in life, there's something that we had to learn. You're being protected from something that's actually a blessing in disguise, and people don't know that. And we had to learn that too. Because we was getting so frustrated when relationships didn't work, when our family was talking about us, and we had to cut them off and all that stuff. But we had to realize we had already been through enough with these people anyway. So we had to realize, like, okay, if you gotta stay around with this person or stay around with your family, how worse do you think it would have got? That relationship ended. That person doing what they did to you, and yes, we know it's messed up. They shouldn't have did it. They was dead wrong, but it taught you something, right? It woke you up, right? It didn't kill you, but something did die in you back then. We hope that makes sense. I'm saying what you didn't destroy me, but you killed it with something in me that's gonna help me be better. You see, people they think backwards. When they do stuff to you, they think it's gonna destroy you and keep you down and all that stuff. And if you're a weak little feeble being, that's exactly what's gonna happen. But a lot of us are soldiers, right? Or at least we should be. We know we are. You can call us whatever you want, but honey, we are soldiers. We are a survivor. Uh, We're gonna be talking about this throughout the month, but we are a soldier. That's what they count on. And that just shows how well they know you. Because if they knew you like that, they wouldn't have did that. They never would have did that. They wouldn't even try it. Even if they did know your hair, people still gonna try it anyway. Let them. Let them do whatever they're gonna do, man. Nobody's perfect. You got the balls to stand up and the courage to face yourself in the mirror. Your demons, whatever issues you got going on. Don't even worry about them. They'll be all right. But accept that loss, accept that disappointment, and allow it to change you for the better. Please, y'all. If y'all hear nothing else we say, don't let what other people do, even what they say. I don't care if it's your spouse, whoever, just people, period. Because we keep going down the list. People, period. We don't care what. Allow it to change you and don't let it make you bitter. Don't let it change your heart from being a good person. Eventually, you're going to run around somebody that's going to cherish you. They're going to respect you. They're going to value you. That's going to be real. It's going to be like finding a damn unicorn. And we know that ain't real. So, just saying. But it's people out there that will desire you. They will treat you like you're supposed to be treated. And you just have to have that discernment. But accept it. You know what I'm saying? Let it change you. Okay, so I ain't going to do that the way I did it next time. Okay. So don't make that move. Don't do that no more. Okay. Don't talk to people. Learn how to shut up. Okay, cool. Don't go to that club no more. Don't do that. Okay, got you. Okay. Don't spaz out no more. This is us. Don't spaz out no more. Don't snap. I mean, it's okay to talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk like an adult. And be calm. Okay. Change. Move different. Change. If you gotta go through the pain, the heartbreak, or whatever, whoever it is, go through it. Allow yourself to feel that because you're not gonna come on the other side from it. You keep trying to run, and I'm saying run away from your issues and your problems or whatever, they're gonna catch up to you. It's like they're already on your back. You understand what we saying? They're already on your back. Like, where you think you're going? Yeah, you thought I was gone? You was just gonna run from me? I was gonna go away? Mm-mm. You gotta deal with me. Whatever it is. You gotta deal with me, man. Sis. Yeah, you ain't finna just run. You create this situation, or you let this other person do this to you. Now you got to deal with it, whatever it is. So don't run. Allow it to change you. Embrace it, even if you're the one that's the problem. Which a lot of people do not want to own up to or admit for the life of us. Oh my God, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. Even if you are, you can still change. You just got to be willing to say, "Hey, I messed up." Yeah, know what I'm saying? I did that person wrong. And even if they long gone, yeah, just accept it. Okay, I was stupid. I can't believe I did that. I was stupid. I was in my emotions. I was in my feelings. I let my ego and my pride get in the way. And just move different. Because this is how we talk to ourselves. Okay, we ignored the red flags. We stayed around longer than we should have. We thought we was in love. They was going to love us back. We know this. And as we went through relationship, family, everything, business, even business. You know what I'm saying? We had to learn, okay, don't do that next time. Don't talk to them no more. Stop telling people your business. Stop being so open and so available all the time. Yeah, we even have to do this with our oldest daughter. We probably gonna hit her one day as we see how her and our grandson doing. But we had to do this with her too. Because she was calling us all the time, talking about stuff she was going through with her sons there. And all this stuff, and all the struggles and the trouble she was having. And we was listening. And we always gonna listen. That line is still open. So we're not complaining. But no change was happening. Nothing different was going on. You know what I'm saying? And we had to step back. At the time she was 11. She's 21. A lot of people say, "Oh, your job ain't done when your kids hit 18. Oh, yes, it is. See, y'all ain't on the Islam, so you don't know. Yes, it is. Now, us, we don't know about other parents, but us, we have a completely closed door with our kids, and we're not going to be your enabler. Understand what I'm saying? We're not going to just be there, especially over the age of 18. Now, you out there in the world, figure it out. If you watch the news, you know what's going on. We try to get them to watch the news, but they will not. We don't even really like watching it, but we need to know what's going on. That's it. So the door is still open, especially with our kids. Anybody else, you hit rocks. But we're not going to be your personal enabler. We're not going to keep being your counselor and I'm saying talking to you if you're not going to do nothing different. Embrace what you're going through and allow it to change you. You know what I'm saying? When things close, you don't have to necessarily talk to that person or, it's have them explain why they did what they did. They know already. You know what I'm saying? Escaping, all that stuff, you getting out of a bad situation, bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? So those differences between them. When something ends, we're saying that's closure. Whatever it is. You ain't gotta talk to that person, you ain't gotta get no clarity. It ended. That's your closure. When you're trying to escape from something, you're removing yourself from a bad, toxic situation, a bad relationship. And that person ain't got to cheat on you. Let's make this clear, ladies. He ain't got to cheat on you or put his hands on you. There's other reasons you can leave. You are not being held prisoner like he wants to try to trick you into believing that trick analogy. No, you are free to move and do whatever you want. Just please, don't do it for another man. If anybody that's thinking about that, if you've done it already, grass ain't gonna be green on the other side. Just make sure if you leave any relationship, you are going to seclude yourself and you're gonna work on yourself. Make sure it's for you. Please don't let it be for another man or woman, because 9 times out of 10 it's gonna blow up in your face and you're gonna wind up looking stupid. Don't shoot the messenger, we just saying. Yeah. And of course the spiritual, personal growth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard us say it's 1,000 times. Do I follow Islam? Do I follow Honorable Elijah Muhammad? That's the Father Muhammad to me, praise fair, which be a flesh. So yes, we are following Islam. We represent the nation of Islam. We say this all the time on our show, so this is nothing new. So this with us has helped us learn what Allah is teaching us. He's taking us through things for a reason to see what we're going to do, how we're going to respond, how bad we believe, how much we believe, and how much we really want to change, how much we really want a different life. This ain't got nothing to do with our husband, nothing at all. Nothing at all. But we said it's in front of him. We said it's in front of him plenty of times. Whether or not we stay with him, we still have to continue to follow his arm, and that's something we plan to do. It's helped us learn a lot of clarity. It's helped us learn a lot about ourselves. It's motivated us and inspired us to change ourselves. This is one of the first things we've done in our life where we feel like we are close to getting it. That's what people do not know. You know what I'm saying? And we had to sit back and realize, okay. And we didn't know we was going through everything else since we have this on. We don't, they were going 5 years, yeah, almost 5 years following it or January. Next month will be 5 years since we left Atlanta. Our last toxic bad relationship. January will be 5 years since we started running. And in those 5 years, we have changed, we have grown, we have evolved. I took the time to sit and really be like, what am I supposed to learn from this? What is Allah trying to teach me? What is He trying to show me? You know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying about what other people think, we take all our problems to Him. It has been helping. It's a weight lifted off our shoulders. And we know everybody is led, wherever they led. We understand that. But for us, yes, this is our spiritual growth. This is the journey that we're on. And we had to surrender and put our behind in the passenger seat and let Allah drive. He is in control. We come after Him. That's it. That's all. So we had to accept this is where we are now, currently. This is what we got to deal with. Everything we had to let go, we had to surrender because we're trying to control and put everything in our narrative the way we want it. We in line? So we in line from last time. Comprehension. Comprehension, baby. What you was doing wasn't working. Follow Allah's lead because you know He's not going to lead you on. You know He's not. So that's when you have to surrender and I said, okay, you're in control. I can't do it. It's not working when we do it. So let Allah guide you or, whatever you believe, wherever you led. All that good stuff. So we can say this season, our life, our whole life period, even up until we started following Islam, has tested us in ways we did not expect. But the bright side, as Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us how to be more powerful and advance with intention. Everything we do it with intention. Everything we do it with intention. We have been tested. We done been pulled and yanked every single which way possible. Good Lord. If we gotta do one more character development change or something, we're gonna start doing a movie or write a book or something. And we're actually working on that right now, our second book. So we're gonna be releasing that next year. We're gonna re-release our first book. We're gonna tell you throughout the month. Just keep it out. We got y'all. But yeah. We know y'all probably have too, more than likely, you know what we're saying. But we done been tested. And I guess it's safe to say we passed so far, at least this level, you know, where we at in our life. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen next. And we excited. We excited for this next year. And you know, the person we becoming, the woman we becoming, we finally locking in and making changes and keeping up with everything we got going on. We cannot wait to see what next year is gonna bring. We absolutely cannot. Okay, you guys, what we're gonna do is take our first break. Rest this mouthpiece of ours for a minute, play some music, and we'll be back on the Queen Mimi podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Queen Mimi Podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk. And for those that are just joining us, we're talking about the power of endings and why every season needs a finale. So before we go into the next segment, you guys, this is a question that People need to ask themselves in 2025, like real talk. If you haven't asked this question yet, you still got time. So that's a good thing. What are you grateful to leave behind this year? And what are you grateful to take with you? Repeat that. What are you grateful to leave behind this year? And what are you grateful to take with you? So before we get into the next segment, we're going to answer that question for ourselves. I think we might touch on it a little bit already, but what we grateful to leave behind? Oh man, all the drama, all the BS, all the lies, all the deceit, people using us, draining us, not supporting us, holding us back, trying to control us, manipulate us, lie to us, us holding ourselves back, second guessing. We can keep going on and on. Doubting ourselves, not feeling like we worthy, we deserve it, not feeling like that girl, not feeling like that Asiatic original black queen after everything we done been through. Um, Being blind, deaf, and dumb, being stupid as hell, accepting the bare minimum, allowing people to treat us like we they doormat, to spit on us and abuse us and use us. The old version of us, the number one thing, Lashika, we had to leave her behind. My life's greatest now. I mean, she wasn't all bad, but she wasn't all good either. So no, we like the version we are now. But we can go on and on. What else? Just people backstabbing us, talking about us, wanting to bring up people that don't even care if we're alive or if we breathing. Want to keep talking about the good old days. We can keep going on and on. But those are things that we grateful to leave behind. Now, what we grateful to take with us, of course, first and foremost, Islam. That got to come for me. Master Farah Muhammad, to me, praise fair, which will be alive in the flesh once again. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as being a sister captain, being Manima Muhammad, being a wife, being a podcaster, radio show host, producer, writer, author, actress, model. We're going to take all that to the next level in 2026. Businesswoman, CEO, what else? Manager, PR, you know what I'm saying? Stepping into becoming her, stepping into really like, loving ourselves, self-care, self-motivation. You see, we keep saying self-acceptance, just allowing things to just be, let people be who they are, see them for who they really are. What else, man? Just finally finding peace, happiness, comprehension, understanding, clarity. What else? We just different. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing no more. We sick and tired of being sick and tired. Just everything. This new life, this new version of ourselves, and who we want to be. That's why we say we're so excited. We already are locked in. We ain't playing, especially this month, next month. We are not playing. We know we're gonna be working, but we are not playing. Before this year's over, we're gonna have our money right, working on his body. You know what I'm saying? Self-care, of course, staying close to our religion, staying spiritual, everything. So it's more. It's more it's gonna be coming with it. But them the major top things, and we said a lot that we grateful to be taken with us. So with all that being said, moving forward, we just said walking boldly into the next chapter of your life. You gotta walk into it boldly. Just plain and simple, walk with your head high. We don't care how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be feeling it every day. Let's just be honest. Nobody feels like getting up and going to work every day. Nobody feels like working out every day. Some people don't even feel like posting or doing shows or doing the normal stuff every day. They don't feel like doing it, but they love to do it, and it's something that they have to do. You want to be different, you got to change that mental and move different, right? Okay. So walk boldly, like we said, and you can't stop this. We cannot say this enough. You cannot stop people from hating on you. They're not gonna like you regardless, and they don't talk about you. You can't stop them from doing that. Do more. Be more extra. They say you're doing too much. Do more. You outshining them. Shine brighter. People looking at you. You getting all the attention. They're getting pissed off. Make them furious. Make them infuriated. Yeah, we said it. I'm doing too much, let me do a little bit more. I found out you don't like me. Now it's my job to make it harder. I'm gonna make you hate me even more. I'm gonna make you like me even less. Because I always said what we doing is affecting you, right? It's rubbing you the wrong way because you thought you thought you had stopped something. You thought that little old you was gonna stop the show. No, baby, nothing. I don't know. I don't care who you are. I don't know why people think that. That just shows how little you know us and how stupid you think we are. We finna walk with our head. I don't care if we got beanie on our head, baggy clothes, whatever. We not dressing to impress nobody out of here. We dress the way we do. It's cold anyway, shoot. The same time they get a little cute, which you can. We gonna be our sweatpants, hoodie, all that. We gonna get some timber boots, all that stuff. And you playing. And you can still look good during the winter time when you get bundled up. What's your wish to smile that half naked? I hope you get them on you. What's wrong with you? Out here half naked, all that on. But anyway, walk boldly into your next chapter. Yeah. Walk like you deserve it. Cause you do. I know a lot of people they may share a similar story or something different to what we've been through. But if you've been through hell and high water, you have to pull yourself up. Walk boldly. Because people doubt you. Love it. Embrace it. They don't think you're gonna do anything without them. Show them. You ain't got nothing to prove. But don't give up. Do not quit. Walk boldly into your next chapter. Like you are that dude, like you are that girl. Like you deserve it and you earned it. You have been through so much and you deserve so much. People don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Reinvent yourself after anything ends. Anything in life disappear. That's what we chose to do. But we think said the finish. We already done secluded ourselves. We're gonna be even more seclusive. Especially with the moves we making and everything we got going on. We're not telling nobody nothing. We have learned our lesson. Understand what we're saying? Reinvent every single part of your life. Every single part. Number one thing you need to do. Please do this. I don't care if you're male or female. Please do this. Look at your demons. Deal with your issues, especially your childhood issues. A lot of us don't deal with that, and we grow up thinking we all good and everything gonna be all right. Then we want to call somebody that triggers that, or we attract somebody that's gonna trigger that, whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? And then we realize, yeah, I ain't here like I thought. Understand what I'm saying? I wasn't over what my mom did, what my sister did like I thought. That's why we accept certain behaviors. Because you grow up around, and you grow up inside that household, you think it's normal. It's like we used to say with our moms, we used to watch her argue all the time. We thought that was love. We thought that was normal. And we're not blaming her. We're not putting no blame on her. But she did the best she could. She didn't know. Well, they know a little bit. We don't get into that. But they knew. But when we say that, she didn't know better. Because she wasn't taught. We wasn't taught. You know what I'm saying? So that's all fine and good with that. But deal with your issues. Whatever issues you got. Even if you are the issue, and a lot of us are, yeah, we go through things, but we put ourselves through some stuff too. So we can be the problem and we can't be a part of the problem. We had to acknowledge that within ourselves. You was a part of the problem. Was you the whole problem? Hell no. But you was a part of it. Did you deserve it? No. But you should have walked away. They won't know what's coming to them. And the way they live their life right now, they already dealing with their coming. Ours is getting better. So that's how we know we're on the right side. Theirs isn't. So reinvent yourself. If you can and you able, isolate yourself. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't be trying to harness other yourself. But isolate yourself and reinvent yourself. Get that body right. Get your money up. You know what I'm saying? Work on your religion, spirituality. Ladies, you want information? You got questions? You want to be our social media short? We got you. You know what I'm saying? Deal with your demons, whatever issues you got. You know what I'm saying? Start you a skincare routine. We started ours and we got this great products now. We cannot wait to show y'all. If we're going to start promoting products too next year. But we started a skincare routine, working on our hair, our nails. We want to be damn near unrecognizable the next time if anybody ever sees us again. But like we said, we'll see. But we want to be damn near recognized. We're like, what the? You didn't look like this last time we saw you. Oh, we know. You wasn't talking like this last time we saw you. Oh, we know. You ain't had no mental like this. You wasn't moving like this. Yeah, we know. And look what it costs us. So you can understand and see. Well, we really don't care if you do. You can understand and see why we had to change. Well, we was doing this by ourselves. It wasn't working. People just want you to stay in this one box and do whatever the heck they want you to do. Nobody asked you that. You live your life. This is ours. If you don't like it or whatever we're doing, you ain't got to be a part of it. And the best part is you ain't got to deal with it. You really don't. You can keep going on your own way. Ain't no hard feeling. You know what I'm saying? Do you? We're not saying nothing about your life. We know where it's going to lead. But we're not saying nothing about your life. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that to people. They're going to go all in their feelings and all that good stuff with all that weak sauce. You ain't nobody trying to hear all that. You'll be all right. What we be saying to people is, if you can dish it out, my boy, sis, you should be able to take it. So that's why we can take sarcasm and criticism like a champ, because we give it out. And it will really be criticism. It be the truth most of the dang on time. People just don't want to hear it. And just tell us that if you don't. Good Lord. Yeah. So when something ends, y'all, that's what we talk about. When something ends, y'all, just go through the process. We always say what to do to reinvent yourself, and there's so many other ways. Get you a journal, write some music, get into public speaking, start a podcast, whatever you choose to do. Just find something constructive and a positive outlet. Of course, get the truth. That's first and foremost that all our people need to do. Yeah, we said it. Because you ain't gonna make it without it. You ain't gonna be nothing without it. We was ugly without it. We wasn't making it. So we telling y'all, just listen. We was not making it. We was not doing it. Now we are. And that 40, well, look at you. We look better than ever. We feel better. You know what I'm saying? For changes in our bodies, so it was time. We gotta be the best, brand new version of us possible. No, we're not doing that. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just reinvent yourself. Don't be afraid to close them doors. Don't be afraid to walk into something new. Hold your head up and know that you are that girl, that you are that person. You deserve it. Saying, remember, like we said, people ain't gonna be happy with it. They ain't gonna like it. They ain't even gonna support. You know, we're saying none of that. But who cares? You know what I'm saying? Take the things that you're supposed to take with you, surrender, and just accept it. Deal with that loss, that disappointment, all that stuff, and just whatever you learn from it. You know what we're saying? New beginnings, it can be beautiful. It can be really beautiful if you just embrace it, you know what we're saying, and allow yourself to, go through it. So our new season of life, especially with everything that we got going on, we're determined to make it a year of alignment, abundance and authenticity, being ourselves, being 100% us, no faking, no ego, no pride, no image, no reputation. We don't care about none of that. We care about being ourselves. In our season finale moments, whatever it is that we got to close, whatever doors we got to close, and we got to walk in to the next chapter of our life, whatever that may be, we're going to embrace it. No more fear. We fear not making it, not being who we're supposed to be, or even giving up. And ain't none of that happening. So, yeah, we about to keep it moving. So, like we said, we basically leading up to the season 6 finale of the Queen Mimi podcast. We're gonna have some new things coming this year. We're gonna be mentioning this throughout the month. New music, clips. You're gonna see more of us talking. Of course, we're gonna be back on camera then. We've been, dealing with some cosmetic things. We ain't on be on camera right now. We were still going through some stuff, so we wasn't ready to be back on camera yet. And we still not. But we know by January we're gonna be ready. So we got this, y'all. Gonna be different things coming. We really want to say our plan for our shows, but we're gonna wait till the end of the month. All we're gonna say is we're gonna be moving the Queen Mimi podcast to another day, another time. So we will no longer be doing our Sunday positivity talk in January. So we're gonna have a major announcement for that at the end of the month as well. And not just even with our podcasts and shows. We're gonna be releasing new music, re-releasing one book, releasing another. We're getting back into our mind. We're gonna get some businesses up and running. We got a whole lot of things we're gonna be doing for 2026, and we just kind of doing a little teaser right now. We ain't gonna get into it, but we will keep y'all updated as we go along the way. There's chapters are closing this year with people and with things and with life, period. For those that's watching the news, you know what we're talking about. Everything is falling all around us right now. We still got to live our life though. Yeah. For those that ain't watching the news, start. We know it's depressing. We know it pisses you off. A lot of y'all put us in this spot anyway. We ain't gonna get into that though. But yeah, watch it so you know what the hell going on. But yeah. The main message, y'all, endings equals growth. Grace and new beginnings. It's crazy because we still thank our past and thank everybody for doing what they did. We know for a fact we wouldn't be here had they not did what they did. We know this for a fact already. It made us a soldier. It created who we are now. You understand what we're saying? And the person and the woman that we were meant to be. With our shows, we are extremely proud of ourselves because I think we said this already, but if not, we're gonna bring it up again. When we first started doing our podcast, we in a hotel. We still in one now. We haven't had our own place yet. We're about to wrap up season 6 of our podcast. So we've been through a lot doing our shows, personally, mentally, emotionally, with everything that's going around, going on around us in our life. We have been through a lot. So at the end of the month, yeah, we will be saying goodbye to season 6. Wrapping up everything we done talked about, everything we done did. I don't know how many episodes of our shows we done did. We're gonna have to make sure we get an actual amount before this month is over with. But we pretty sure it's been probably over 500 shows. We pretty sure, but if not, we'll find that out. But we are extremely proud of ourselves. Really, truly, because at one point we thought about quitting. Nobody paying us no attention. They're not watching our shows, not watching our content. We had to realize, like, you're doing this for a reason. You're not doing this to be viral or be seen or be popular. You're doing this for a different reason. So continue to stand out. Stand on what you believe in, what you talk about, and, you know, just keep it moving. Do not quit. Do not give up. Your breakthrough is coming. Your season is coming. And we're going to close whatever chapter, especially this year, with peace, power, and remembering our purpose. We took our crown off. We got out of our chair, off our pedestal, but we're going to put ourselves back on. Put that crown back on, and our story must go on. It's going to continue until we take our last breath and we leave this earth. Yeah, all that good stuff. So yeah, we are extremely proud of ourselves. We can't believe it. This is crazy. In a good way though. No, really, in a good way. We don't know how to give up. We're gonna close out with this. We have no clue how to give up. We have no clue how to stop and quit because it's always more than one way to get to where you want to be. It's always like more than one way to get the job done. It's more than one way. And if one way don't work, we figure out another one. We had the balls and the courage to step up and do what we know for a fact nobody around us wants to do, because this stuff takes work. For those that do podcasts and radio, you know exactly what we're talking about. This takes work. Everybody think, oh, you at home, you just sitting. Honey. We got to get sleep. We got to keep our mind right, our brain right. Y'all hear how we talk sometimes? We be stuttering like hell. Come on now. I mean, it is what it is, but you got to keep going. But this stuff takes, well, I don't care if you're doing music, acting, whatever, that stuff takes work. So that's why we said that a lot of people just give up and quit. Like, it's too much. I'm getting it. Nah, we love doing it. We love doing everything we're doing. And we thank Allah for each and every opportunity we get to do that. So, like we said, embrace it, y'all. Walk into it and just, accept it. Accept who you are now, where you are, and everything you meant to do. Close them doors. Whatever doors are meant to close, don't force nothing. Whether you closing or opening, don't force nothing. Just let things happen. Let it flow like it's supposed to, and you will get to where you need to be. Just don't give up on yourself. We know y'all done been through a lot. We done shared our story. We done been through a lot, but we still here, right? So let's keep going. Let's close out this year strong, and let's go into 2026. That's it. That's all. So what we're going to do, y'all, is we're going to take a quick little break. Then we're just going to do one track. And then we're going to come back in and give you guys all our social media. And, of course, we're going to close out. So we will be back on the Queen Mimi Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. right, everybody, we are back on the Queen Mimi Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. So, like we said, you guys, before the break, we're going to go ahead and give you guys all our social media where you can find the Queen Mimi Podcast and all our other shows as well. Then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So, first and foremost, you guys, you can catch us on the Queen Mimi Podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk this and every Sunday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, talking about important topics like mental health, domestic violence awareness, and of course, personal growth. So yes, you can find us each and every Sunday live, Central Standard Time, Queen Mimi Podcast, and all that good stuff. And of course, you can follow us on all our social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Queen Mimi Podcast. Follow us on LinkedIn, Queen Mimi, Twitch, Queen Candy 85, TikTok, the Queen Mimi Podcast, Clubhouse, Queen Mimi 77, and of course over on Red Note under Queen Mimi. And just to let y'all know as well, we have a couple more social media platforms. We're gonna be adding them probably in December, and then we'll come back with that in January. But we want everybody to follow us on any platform. Connect with us, ladies. You got any questions you don't know? Holler at us. We promise we got you. And our Twitch schedule, all of our shows, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Different days, y'all. Podcast every Sunday, radio show every Tuesday. We're talking topics every Thursday, and of course the Queen Mimi blog every Friday. All shows 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, you guys. And of course, you can catch the Queen Mimi podcast and all of our shows on all podcast streaming platforms: Anchor, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, just to name a few. So yes, you guys, that's all of our social media. You can catch all our shows, and we're gonna go ahead and get out of here and get our day pretty much started. You guys enjoy your Sunday. We know the day might be a little off with this daylight savings time. I've never understood the purpose of daylight savings time, but whatever. I say it is what it is. But yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. We gotta get out here, daily grind and get to work and get this stuff done. So y'all be safe. Take care of yourself out there, and we'll talk to you guys Tuesday on the Queen Mimi Radio Show. Y'all have a good one.